Yes, you? Mm-hmm. Welcome to Mom's House. We are Bye Bye Blue. The song is called Now We Know.
really powerful and wonderful. Thanks for letting me experience that. What would you say your musical inspirations are?
Ooh,
It's
Mario
very
and I like have a lot of musical background together, so our influences are usually exactly the same. And like I think we both started with like people like Mac DeMarco or like Tame Impala or like solo producers like that.
yeah, that's a big thing.
Those are like our biggest influences, and if that's a good answer. But,
For me, I think Feist and Joni Mitchell would be two big influences.
Okay, yeah, I
musically.
can definitely hear that. And how did you all meet?
Oh, well, Justin and I have been friends since we were little boys in school and stuff like that, kicking each other in the shins and stuff like that. And so we've been playing together forever and ever and ever. And then a few years ago, I met Maddie in our music lessons class, basically, kind of thing. And we were like paired together in a band. And I loved her voice. And eventually we started talking about doing a band. And I was obviously going to make it with Justin because he's my homeboy. And I wanted like the best voice I knew, which was Maddie. So there you go.
Okay, and has it always been this sound that you wanted to go for, like the prairie synth, or has it changed?
I feel like that's what we've always been like striving towards, and we're finally getting there.
Okay, and when did you guys know that you were ready to start sharing your music?
That's a good question.
Today. I don't know. Like, yeah, we've had like a lot of different musical experiences that we've already shared, and just kind of like curating it a bit more is kind of what this band's all about. It's just like kind of have like all sorts of bands that we've collaborated with, and this is the one that's like finally like this is what we want to do, like for sure.
And it sounds great, so that works really well. Where does the name Bye Bye Blue come from?
Well, I came up with it, and it took a long, long time. It took probably like 6 months of actually just thinking, like just constantly thinking about band names, and I couldn't come up with anything. And then it's kind of weird. It came up when I was on the road with my other band, SC Mira, and we were going through Portage La Prairie. Oh my gosh. And suddenly a bright blue light flashed in the sky and illuminated everything within like kilometers of us, and it was totally unexplainable, and none of us knew what happened, and it was really, really weird. Like I have no idea what happened. Everything was just blue all of a sudden, and we were just like, whoa. And a couple of days went by, and I was listening to the song Blue Boy by Mac DeMarco, and I was just thinking about blue and how like blues is like the blues is supposed to be about like putting out your emotions and things like that. So in a sense, saying bye bye blue is like saying bye bye to your blues, and I'm like, by playing music, you're saying goodbye to those like other emotions that you're ready to get rid of, kind of thing.
And is it like a common theme in all of your music to be very emotional and very, like, I guess, yeah, just emotional?
In the songs I write, for sure.
Yeah.
And they all come from personal experiences, and like they're all very real songs.
Yeah, we don't have a single song that isn't about something that happened to us, or something we thought about, or something that is personal. Yeah.
So are all of you involved in the songwriting process?
We have been, yeah.
All three of us are songwriters, and just what we happen to be working on right now happens to be what I wrote, but we all add different parts, and like she comes up with her own vocal lines for some stuff, and like Justin like adds everything.
Yeah.
And we all together just come up with things and talk about it and work it out and make sure all three of us are happy with it.
Okay, and what exactly is that process? Do you have the song written with the chord progression done?
Yes.
And then everyone adds their own flavors to it?
Yeah. What we do is like whoever writes the songs, all three of us, like I said, write songs. We'll finish the song and have it ready as its own thing. And then we'll bring it, before it was to rehearsal, now it's just a recording thing, and we'll play it, and we'll just start recording it and see what ideas we have and see what works. Yeah, it's very natural.
wow.
It always comes out with a full song, though.
And currently, what is your favorite song that you guys have to perform?
Honestly, the one we just played
Yeah,
is
probably
like,
the
it's
one we
probably
just
our
did.
favorite right now, honestly. That one is like, it's feeling good.
It's the first one we started recording, and it's feeling good.
Yeah,
Settling in.
It's really I loved it.
Thank you.
So you're currently working on recording songs to release as singles. There were 5. Why did you choose those 5 specifically?
To be honest, it was mostly kind of like what was easiest to work on. I feel like we have a lot of songs, like before our other bands had like 14 songs or something like that. So we really just picked what worked best for this iteration, what we really wanted to do, and what we felt would be easiest to actually pull off currently, rather than doing like some crazy stuff that we aren't sure about.
Okay.
Like those songs all came together very easily. And like that's why we chose
did they
them.
have like an overarching theme, or?
No, but all of my songs kind of are about the same things, and these are all from me. So sort of love.
Love, loss of love, those kinds of themes. Yeah.
So, does everyone write those themes as well, or is it do you all have your own themes that you kind of channel more genuinely?
I'd say we all have our own thing going on, and I like that a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like what?
Well, one of the songs I wrote kind of deals with like what I don't know, expectation and what people are like. The song is called "Underneath the Sand," and it's about a experience I had I was on a vacation and with my dad, and it was like a business vacation, and this businessman kind of wanted to tell me how to financially succeed, and I was like, sure, whatever. Like, just tell me what
Like, I like money, all right.
Yeah, of course. And so it started out as a chill thing, and then I eventually told him like, okay, like yeah, I'm like a musician, like all these things, and he's like, oh man, like you gotta like get out of that kind of like, and I was just like, yeah, right, and like kind of just went down that road. So I was like, okay, I'll just like avoid this guy, maybe he'll stop telling me to quit music, and I was laying on the beach. And this guy comes onto the beach. It's like the picturesque, like beautiful ocean. And this dude with an iPad with Excel open pops it onto my lap, and it's just like, if you don't make $80,000 a year every year of your life or something crazy like that, you just told me I was straight up gonna fail my life. And I was just like. I didn't know how to react. I was just like, oh. So I kind of just sat with that knowledge and that experience, and I wrote a song kind of just as a fuck you to that guy, and just like, kind of like, if you tell someone how to live their life, like, fuck you. Like, how do you, I don't know, just kind of just the...
Is that one of the songs that's going to be on as a single?
I think so, yeah. Well, sorry, not one of these 5, but we're working on it. It's gonna be, it's a bit more of like a surfy kind of vibe because of the beach thing, but yeah, it's kind of like
that's cool.
Right.
Yeah.
What about you?
Well, one of the songs of mine that we play, and the one that's on the tape, is called "Selfish Girl," and that one is more about like internal like struggles about giving myself love and feeling guilty about that, because it is like maybe it's easy to see like self-care as self-indulgence and as a selfish thing, or at least those are feelings that I've struggled with. So that song is just about like dealing with those feelings of like needing to take care of myself and not giving myself love for so long, and then feeling guilty about that because then I'm not giving to other people. But yeah, and that's what that song's about.
Okay, so they're all really personal, but super emotional. I love that. So this next song that we're going to be listening to, what is that about?
It's called "One Without the Other," and it's about the time when I was leaving a relationship, and I was starting to finally come to terms with how it was going, and I was starting to realize why it had ended in the first place and why it was going in this direction. And it's kind of a song about like, even though it's sad and like it is really sad, there's also a sense of like you're finally moving on beyond it kind of thing with this, and like I think that's really what it's about. It's like there's like what you had is gone, so what are you gonna do now?
So you had all those lyrics written, and then how did you bring that to the other members in the band?
Well, like it used to be I used to just like play my songs on acoustic to them and be like, what you guys like kind of thing, and they'd tell me, and yeah, this one I just showed them. And they liked it. They've all, yeah.
And you guys just added your own flavor to it and
yeah.
made it what it is. Okay, let's hear it.
All right.
Alrighty.
Too many times I made you cry, all because I was afraid to say goodbye. I I chose to lie and pretend everything was fine. Looking back, I allowed our love to die. One without the other, always had each other. Now they're alone. One always and forever. Never could I ever. Here I am. Now there's really nothing I can do. Unless I change my name and come back to you, the pain would come to. It would be like it was before. I can't do that to you anymore. Without the other, always had each other. Now they're alone. One, always and forever. Never could I ever. Here I am. One without the other, underneath their covers. Now they're alone.
Thanks so much for watching this episode of Mom's House. The month of February is a collaboration with Birthday Tapes to promote their album Birthday Wishes Volume 2, which you can buy at Into the Music, Sunrise Records, and on Bandcamp. If you want to see more of what I do, I'm Ashley Bieniarz, and you can go to www.winnipegmusicproject.com. Woo!
You did it. Yeah.